key. But I didn't turn the light on, honestly. I didn't want to see the empty room where you'd been just a couple nights before. I take a breath as I try to find the meaning of what you left behind. And what's been taken from me, is it real? I can't feel. When will it all be over? And if you want your heart back, meet me on the docket too. Don't worry, dear, no harm will come, I assure you. Come along, leave your phone. Nobody is to know what I really want is you. You had a way of making me feel sane until the day you laughed and gave away that you were nervous. You tried to hurt us by telling me it's over. And if you want your heart back, meet me on the docket too. Don't worry, dear, no harm will come, I assure you. Come along, leave your phone. Nobody is to know what I really want is you to realize she couldn't love you like I do. And now she'll never have what I can give to you. She tried to come between us, but I put a stop to that. You seem upset. I thought you would be happy, 'cause you came to get your heart back. Met me on the docket too. There will never be a true love than what I feel for you. To make sure we'll be together, I know of just one way, is what I really want is you.
Now they can hear us, and now they can see us. Imagine.
That guy.
Oh, that guy right there. That guy is Kurt Fortmeyer. I almost said your name wrong. Wow.
Well, at least
I'm Aubryn. Hi. This is
I
my
thought
show.
you were Arbrin.
Touche. Fair. Oh, Monica, thank you so much. Nicole and Trevor and Earl, hello. If I missed anybody, say hello or just yell at me. It's fine.
Hey!
Hi! I didn't miss you, Kurt Fortmeyer. Kurt Fortmeyer. You guys are gonna get to hear his awesome songs. He's a freaking great songwriter. You'll see. What, you don't want me to get their hopes up?
It's easier to dash them that way.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna get us started.
Okay.
In case you got some stragglers, and yeah, we'll get started. I'm gonna start with Medusa since that's the song that I've been promoting a lot this month. I'll probably continue promoting next month, so prepare.
It's so lonesome. It's such a lonesome song.
Yeah. You saw that comment?
I shared the stage with you a week ago.
Well, yeah, okay, fair. It's fair. But somebody said, that's such a sad song. And I'm like, yeah, but I feel like it's also hopeful.
Right.
It's not just sad. It's like, it's got a message of like, even though, all this stuff has happened to you, you're not alone. I'm here with you, and I'm not going away.
And I've got snakes in my hair.
Well, it's actually a love song to Medusa. But
Could you see William Shatner playing Medusa?
Y'all, I cannot. He's already making trouble. What's up, Rachel? All right.
If you start playing, I'm going to interrupt you.
Your shoulders are heavy with the weight of your past. I tell you I love you. You say I won't be the last. I try to look deep inside you, but you won't meet my eyes. I'm planning a future, you're scripted goodbyes. How do I make it known that I won't turn to stone? If I could just hold you and say, everyone feels this way. Maybe you could stop feeling alone and believe I won't turn to stone. Rachel, Steve and I have VR glasses. I definitely filmed him the first time I saw him playing with those because it looks so weird. It's like, what are you doing? It just looks kind of silly, but I've played a bunch of games on it now, but anyways. You remember the feeling of being able to trust, soaking up their attention, feeding off of their lust, but you didn't count on the jealousy to leave you disfigured for no one to see. How do I make it known that I won't turn to stone? If I could just hold you and say, everyone feels this way. Maybe you could stop feeling alone and believe I won't turn away. A heart and like clay, I'll stay with you through every dark day. Thanks, Trev. Poking Eric, Gary, and Alice. I'm getting everybody's names wrong today. Sheesh. I spelled my name wrong in the freaking event initially. I fixed it, but
I figured you were trying to get me to go to somebody else's house or something. I told him to come over, and then I gave him the wrong address.
Yeah, I mean, I must have fixed it, early enough. Too early.
Too early.
Gave you too much time to actually get here.
Every time I asked where you were going, crazy was your single word reply. I guess I never really heard your answer until I read that note that said goodbye. Now I've gone way past crazy, searching for a sign that'll point to where our love got turned around. I completely missed your exit. I didn't see it coming up. And I've gone way past crazy now. Sitting staring in my rear view mirror at the tear-filled road map of my eyes. The signals that you sent couldn't have been clearer. Your leaving should have come as no surprise. But I've gone way past crazy, searching for a sign that'll point to where our love got turned around. I completely missed your exit. I didn't see it coming up. And I've gone way past crazy now. I'm beyond desperation and trying to keep my hopes alive. Out of my mind should have been a real short drive, but I've gone way past crazy, searching for a sign that'll point to where our love got turned around. I completely missed your exit. I didn't see it coming up. And I've gone way past crazy now. Yeah, I've gone way past crazy now. Odelay, odelay.
Yeah, nice little yodely part there too. I'm like, ooh, I can actually play something on this one a little bit. I like when
Most of my songs are pretty simple, actually.
Cool. Well, if you don't mind, I might try and
Please do.
do a little
Seems
bit.
like you had a mandolin last time I was here.
I have one. I think it's not tuned, so I should.
Oh, it'll fit right in on my songs.
I know. I looked around for it, but then I'm like, I think it's downstairs in its case. What's up, Alan? Oh, right. Love you, Rachel. She's probably already gone. All right, let's see. If there's a song you guys want to hear, let me know. If not, I'm just gonna play what I want, as it usually goes. So, this song should be ready soon. Probably, I might actually release it tomorrow to my patrons, and then probably the next day to everybody else on my website. But Helps if I do the right. This is the one you were talking about. Grandma Gay! Love you too. So this song is called 15 Knots. And a friend of mine was in the Navy. He's the one who told me this story. He was on a ship called the USS Howell in the middle of the Indian Ocean after midnight, going just about 15 knots towards the Philippines, which is roughly 17.26 miles per hour. Roughly.
Yeek.
When suddenly, the fantail watch started screaming over the intercom. I'm sad my mom's not watching because she would absolutely be dying right now. Trevor, poke my mom too, because man, she needs to see this.
That's not. I never mind. I'm not even gonna go there.
Anyways, the reason he was screaming was because he saw something rise up out of the water, land on the handrail on the back of the ship, stare at him for a few minutes, and then fly off into the night. That's right. Creepy enough happening once, but then it happened again on a different ship with a completely different crew who knew nothing about the previous instance, except my friend was on both ships. I met a man with a shadow on his face, and he asked me for a light and said, mind if I sit here, as he pulled a cigarette from its case. Then he told me of his travels and the sights that he'd seen. I sat back as the smoke obscured my view, and I asked him if he'd ever been frightened at sea. He chuckled and cried, if you only knew. 15 knots towards the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light, and I swore it looked straight through to my soul, then flew to the sea below. And to this day my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. On the man with a skeptic's eyes, laughing as I said, no, I don't believe your lies. Though I must admit, it's a story to behold, but it's the tallest tale I've ever been told. 15 knots towards the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light, and I swore it looked straight through to my soul and flew to the sea below. And to this day, my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. What's up, Erwin? I found myself on a dark and foggy night in the arms of the ocean, staring out upon the waves. And sure as I am sitting here telling you today, a figure on the stern was staring my way. Oh, 15 knots from the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light, and I swore it looked straight through to my soul and flew to the sea below. And to this day, my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. What's up, George? Welcome back. 15 knots towards the Philippines.
Very cool.
Thanks.
You know, it'd be really cool on that song is a saw.
A saw?
Yeah, you ever heard somebody play a saw? That
Never thought of that.
that high part you're singing,
Uh-huh.
that would be really cool.
Whoa. Keith Elder, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Keith.
What's going on? Good to see you, sort of. Good to see your name.
The other thing is you should learn to sing it in Tagalog.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
Just to give you a little challenge. You know?
I mean, no big deal. Hi, Mom. My mom's here. Thanks, Earl.
So I think I'll keep the spooky thing going.
Do it. Do it.
The evening sun is set. Sky turns dirty gray. The clouds are spitting on me as you turn and walk away. Well, I can't say I blame you. I know you're feeling hurt. I said some stupid things and now I got what I deserve. And the old north wind is gusting, just screaming through the trees. Cuts the meat right off the bone and it knocks me to my knees. And I feel about as helpless as a car stuck in a ditch. And it's colder out here than it gets inside the bra of a witch. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
My wheels keep spinning, slinging up a mess, but instead of backing off, I keep mashing on the gas. It seems the harder I try, that much deeper I get. And I ain't hit the bottom, but I know I'll find it yet. And the old north wind is gusting, just screaming through the trees. Cuts the meat right off the bone and it knocks me to my knees. And I feel about as helpless as a car stuck in a ditch. And it's colder out here than it gets inside the bra of a witch. Ooh. Ooh. I should have bit my tongue. I know it felt like an attack. It was the heat of the moment. Now I wish I had that back. 'Cause the old north wind is gusting, just screaming through the trees. Cuts the meat right off the bone and it knocks me to my knees. And I feel about as helpless as a car stuck in a ditch. And it's colder out here than it gets inside the bra of a witch. Ooh. Inside the bra of a witch. Ooh. Inside the bra of a witch.
Ah, shit. That's great.
You know that's the old sailing term,
Oh.
right?
Well, it's colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra.
But you know what
Right.
that means?
What?
They used to stack cannonballs on the decks of ships
Oh.
in a pyramid shape, and they had a brass railing around the outside to keep the balls from rolling on the bottom rack. And
Uh-huh.
that was a witch's tit.
I did not know that.
And brass rail was the brass bra, and in the wintertime when they were out on the ocean, these things would just get freezing cold.
Oh, I learned something new tonight.
You thought I was just being rude.
No, I thought you. I mean, I knew I knew this.
Expression.
Yeah, I knew the expression. Just
Right.
I didn't know that that's what that was.
I didn't know what it was when I wrote the song. I looked
Really?
it up after I wrote the song. You know,
Just knew the saying, right?
Right. You know, and so I wrote the song, and then I said, I should probably figure out where that came from.
Yeah.
I looked it up, and it's an old sailing term, maybe.
Well, I mean,
so it kind of follows the song you just did.
yeah, perfectly. Amazing. Okay, Trevor wants to hear "Cure My Disaster." You got it. You got it. I'm gonna do it. This is on my first album. So when I ordered the CDs for my first album, I ordered 1,000 CDs without the title track. That was a bad day. That was a bad day. But they sent them just the CDs at cost after that. But those CDs all start with this song, which is called "Cure My Disaster," which I felt was very appropriate. So now those CDs are my disaster EP.
So, okay, so you didn't. That was your disaster, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
But my former boss ended up paying for the new CDs
Oh, okay.
that were right. So thankfully.
I order mine through a company where I do all the packaging and everything online.
Yeah. Well,
and send it over and they ship them back to me.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what it was. But it was because I had two different mastering guys, and there wasn't communication between the guy who did the rest of the songs. He didn't know that there was another song.
Oh.
So, yeah. Anyways, this song is called "Cure My Disaster."
Here is talking.
It's me. Doctor, can you cure my disaster? Oh, my disaster. Oh, lover, can you cure my disaster? Tell me, is it love you are after? Greet me slow and kill me faster. Lover, can you cure my disaster? Whoa, my disaster. Oh, doctor, can you cure my disaster? First comes pain, but what comes after? Can you medicate me with laughter? Doctor, can you cure my disaster? Oh, my disaster. Oh, preacher, can you cure my disaster? Oh, are you demon? Are you pastor? Oh, teach me to love your only master. Oh, preacher, can you cure my disaster? Lover, can you cure my disaster? Tell me, is it love you are after? Greet me slow and kill me faster. Lover, can you cure? Lover, can you cure? Lover, can you Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I have 3 records out that are available.
Whoop whoop. They're good too.
I haven't played anything off of them yet, and I'm not going to right now.
You're ridiculous.
I'd really like to do another record. I like to put these songs on it, but you know, we'll just see what happens. This song is, you know, people. I know this has happened to all of us, where you should be in a good mood. You know, life's going well and all that, but you just feel kind of off about it. You know, you feel kind of bad, and you don't really know what to do, and you know, trying everything you can think of to make yourself feel better, and it's just not happening, and it's just life just isn't right, you know. And so as songwriters, we like to take things and turn them upside down and look at the other side and see what crawls out from under the rocks when you turn them over and everything. And so what I did with this song is I decided to write a song about a guy who, by all accounts, should be totally miserable, and he's not. And so he's trying to fix that.
He's trying to fix that? That's
so that life is in balance, and he's miserable when he's supposed to be miserable, and all that.
What's it called?
It's called A Little Lonely to Loan.
I remember this one.
Melancholy and morose should be my mood, but it's not even close. I'm so suave and debonair. My baby's gone, and I can't seem to care. Hey, buddy, could you spare me a heartache? Some blues to boo-hoo like my own. I've been feeling no pain since she left me. Have you got a little lonely to loan? Well, if you got a little despair, find it in your heart to share. No need to sit alone and grieve. It's more blessed to give than it is to receive. Hey buddy, could you spare me a heartache? Some blues to boo-hoo like my own. I've been feeling no pain since she left me. Have you got a little lonely to loan? If misery loves company, why won't it spend some time with me? Hey buddy, could you spare me a heartache? Some blues to boo-hoo like my own. I've been feeling no pain since she left me. Have you got a little lonely to loan? Can I borrow some sorrow? I'll pay you back tomorrow. Have you got a little lonely you can loan?
Yeah. Man. I love how you like twist things. It's cool. I like doing that kind of thing too.
I just can't help it. I was born twisted.
I believe that. I believe that.
I was working on a song one time about something was twisted at birth.
Yeah.
You know, it's about this woman that's just got this weird attitude, and her mother blames herself, and her daddy blames God, and you know all this kind of stuff. Because she was born with her panties in a wad. Something got twisted at birth, and you know, blah blah blah. Just about one of those people who's just very difficult to deal with all the time. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Trevor. Mary Jennings made these earrings. No Sass Creations.
Should I show my earrings though?
Go for it.
I only have one right now.
Hey, there you go. Right on.
But it's been there since, before y'all were born.
Some of them, anyways. Where are Gary and Alice? Alice probably. I wonder if Witherward is playing right now. He might be. Because if so, that's probably where Alice is. Gary, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know where he is.
Is that what's her name? Who's in that group?
Ashley Norton.
Ashley Norton. Yeah, right. Okay.
You know she's dating my dad, right?
No.
Yeah. They've been dating for a couple years now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen her in a long time. I used to see her a bunch. I didn't see her anymore. Used to see her a bunch. Don't see her no more.
Well, yeah, she hasn't been living here for a while now.
You call this living?
Too many bills and not enough money. Too much work and not enough time. Too many bees and not enough honey. That don't keep me from trying. I lay down and I get tired. Find a place to rest my feet. When it's time to light that fire, strike a match, feel the heat. How am I gonna climb that mountain? Step by step by step. It's right there if I want it, but I'm never gonna get there. If I think it's out of reach, gotta start somewhere. I feel better when I get there. Sometimes I feel like giving up. There's a river out there somewhere, waiting for me to come and fill my empty cup. How am I gonna climb that mountain? Step by step by step. It's right there if I want it, but I'm never gonna get there. If I think it's out of reach, gotta start somewhere. How am I gonna climb that mountain? Step by step by step. It's right there if I want it, but I'm never gonna get there. If I think it's out of reach, no, I'm never gonna get there. If I think it's out of reach, gotta start somewhere. Ooh, gotta start somewhere. Yeah. Wrote that with Steve C.
Steve C.
Steve Cervencic.
Oh, I've met him.
Mm-hmm.
At Elizabeth Marlowe's house. You know Elizabeth Marlowe?
Sounds familiar.
We're supposed to be doing a show with her next week.
Cool.
With her and David Isaacs.
Right on.
Last time it was supposed to be us, and David got real sick, so we ended up marking his face off the flyer.
Oh, I saw that.
Somebody else said it.
I saw that.
Yeah, so.
That's funny. Thanks, Keith.
So, there was an expression I used to hear when I was growing up a lot. Well, not that I was growing up a lot, but I used to hear a lot when I was growing up. CRS. You know, that's not, you know, you forget when it's CRS. You never heard that?
I don't think so.
The other one I heard was "You ain't right," but
Well, yeah.
but no. So anyway,
CRS
is can't remember.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay.
Hey, James.
And so I wrote a song about that, you know, and then I moved to Nashville, and they have this thing called the Country Radio Seminar, which is actually going on this week right now.
CRS.
Right. And you know, so people are like, well, why did you write a song about the Country Radio Seminar? And then you don't say anything in it about the Country Radio Seminar. And I said, it's because they can't remember what country music sounds like.
Oh.
But anyway, I'll do this song for you. You think it's storming in my mind, the way it's cloudy all the time. Thunder booms, but a flash of light never comes. Little details run and hide, keeping secrets locked inside. I can't spit out words that are right on the tip of my tongue. CRS, man, it's tough. What was I talking about? I can't remember stuff. Things slip my mind. It's such a mess. My memory's gone. CRS. Completely overcome with gloom as I walk into the room, without a clue what it was I came here for. I scratch my head like a flea-bit pup, but I might as well give it up, 'cause my brain shut down the minute I opened that door. CRS, man, it's tough. What was I talking about? I can't remember stuff. Things slip my mind. It's such a mess. My memory's gone. CRS. And every time I stop and think, I draw a great big blank. There's a hole where my history used to be. CRS, man, it's tough. What was I talking about? I can't remember stuff. Things slip my mind. It's such a mess. My memory's gone. CRS. 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 I know those letters are supposed to stand for something, but right now I can't put my finger on what it is. CRS. CRS. Stop me if I've told you this before.
Nice. Police America, what's up? Talouche Lanouche, hello. Ah, votre musique me ramène au temps de cowboy. Super. Bisous de Tahiti. Oh, cool. French speaking in Tahiti.
Right.
Ah. Bienvenue.
Maybe.
Welcome. Et merci. Merci. This is Kurt Fortmeyer. My name is Aubrin. Je m'appelle Aubrin. And I do this show every week, except for next week, because I will be in Orlando, Florida, We're gonna be doing Universal Studios and Disneyland or Disney World. Sorry, Disney World. So we'll actually probably be out to eat at that point, but it'll also be an hour later there. So probably can't really do the show in the hotel at
Right.
10 p.m.
Right. Yeah.
Probably not able to.
Next Wednesday night, I'm doing a kind of random thing that I got invited to do.
Oh yeah.
It's called a roller coaster round,
Uh-huh.
and it's 4 people, and you do 2 songs apiece, but you do both your songs back to back. So it's not like a round, really. It's like you do 2, the next person does 2, next person does 2, next person does 2.
Okay.
But the idea is you do the saddest song in your catalog and a funny song.
Okay.
And there's going to be judges to decide who gets the biggest mood swing going.
Oh, I like that.
And I don't know if you do your funny song first and then crush them, or if you try to give them the, I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, I guess you'll find out.
But
You
yeah,
gotta let me know. That sounds like fun.
I got invited to do that, and I thought, yeah, I could probably come up with a funny song.
Oh yeah.
And probably a sad one, So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what. See, now I want to do. I'm gonna do one of my sad songs.
Can I say something else before you?
Yeah,
start?
absolutely.
Tomorrow night, I'm going to be at the Bluegrass Hall of Fame and Museum in Owensboro, Kentucky. They invited me up to do a songwriter show, and I believe they're probably going to stream it on the internet where you can see it and stuff. And there's also going to be a guy there from public radio in Indiana that's going to come interview me. So it'll be fun. But yeah, they're actually treating me very nice, giving me a hotel and food and money and all that kind of stuff. So cool.
Right on.
Enough about me. Here's Auburn.
Song called For Good. So this is probably what I would do for the sad song.
Okay.
She stares at the floor. She's cold to the bone. Won't answer his phone. She sleeps in her clothes. Can't seem to stay warm since he's been gone. His favorite coffee cup is still filled halfway up. If it tears you apart, leaves a hole in your heart. If you can't recover, if he's not coming back, you're thinking that your life is over. It's over, it's over. If you would turn back time, if you could, tell me where's it gone for good. Time doesn't heal all, but she's come a long way. That's what her friends all say. But behind her facade, etched in her face, time can't erase the echo of his laugh, the ghost of his past. If it tears you apart, leaves a hole in your heart. If you can't recover, if he's not coming back, and you're thinking that your life is over, it's over, it's over. If you would turn back time, if you could, tell me where's it gone for good. drowning in a memory. If it tears you apart, leaves a hole in your heart. If you can't recover, if he's not coming back, and you're thinking that your life is over, it's over, it's over. If you would turn back time, if you could, tell me, was it all for good? If you would turn back time, if you could, tell me, was it all for good?
Why is it called for good?
I know. That's the whole question of the song.
Because that's your hook.
Yeah. Hey. I see what you did there. Thanks, Nicole. I appreciate that so much. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what my sad song would be. I have several.
Well, I mean, what you're doing it when?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday? Okay. So you got a week to think about it.
I know. The more I think about it, the worse it gets.
Uh-oh.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's actually halftime right now, which means that I usually do a little interview section. Alice is here. Hey, Alice. Welcome, Alice. And
interview section.
yes, can I use one of your harmonicas as a microphone?
Certainly. You want the box or you want the...
Doesn't matter.
There you go.
I just usually use something, or try to use something that I either haven't used in a long time or have never used. Never
Mind
used.
if I hide behind this fan?
Oh! That's actually my weapon.
It's a weapon?
Yeah. It was my
Okay.
it was my weapon in Kung Fu. It was. You did not miss halftime, Alice. It is happening right now.
And I understand.
Kurt knows what's going on. I kind of warned him right before we started this show. You had a church thing? Oh, awesome. Okay. Kurt Fortmeyer. Is that your real name?
Why would I make up a name like that?
I don't know. Audio seems a little quiet tonight. I can.
Maybe I'm just not being loud enough.
We're gonna bump it up a little bit here.
Okay.
Get it like that. That's probably good.
Yes, that's my real name.
It is your real name?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, it's not my first name and my middle name like everybody in Nashville seems to like to do. When I was in radio, I had an assumed name because there weren't enough Fortmeyers in the phone book to hide from people. And you didn't want people calling you up at your house. And this was back when people had phone books and house phones and all that.
I remember phone books.
And the only other one in the phone book was my father, and he didn't want people calling him up over something I said on the radio either. So, but yeah, my middle name is Charles, and so I was Chuck Curtis.
Oh.
Radio was country radio, and it was good old,
Okay. I see.
Good old kind of country name.
All
Chuck
right.
Curtis.
Yeah.
I had a bluegrass show and also a classic country show. So.
Right on. So where were you born?
Right between my mama's thighs.
Well, okay, that's the literal answer. Yeah.
Okay. Edenton, North Carolina.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, there was a air base there during the Korean War. My father was a Marine Corps pilot.
Oh, so you move around a lot then?
Oh yeah, just like this.
Just like that.
I won't do that again. I promise.
I mean, I'm entertained.
Well, then I'll do it again. Moved a lot. I was born in Eastern North Carolina. We moved to California, Hawaii, Maryland, and Texas by the time I started the first grade.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
One of the downsides is, you can't go back to where you used to live. Like, I've looked up some places on Google Maps and all that of where I used to live. To go, but you can't even see a street view. you know, you can get the overhead view, but they won't let cars drive through the bases and shoot houses and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I have looked at some places I used to live, and they're still there. You know, probably the same house that we lived in the 50s and 60s or whatever. You know.
Wow.
I lived in Hawaii in the 1950s. Both of my younger sisters were born there.
Right on.
I haven't been back in all this time, but I do have a friend. She might be watching. I don't know. That lives out there now. She and her wife moved out there and bought a farm, and they're like, "You should come see us." And I'm like, "When?"
Yeah, right.
Tell us when it is, and we will be there.
I mean,
But
yeah.
But yeah, so you know, I moved around a lot, and then I moved to North Carolina when I was in the 4th grade, and that's why. And then a few years later, my father retired from the military. We moved to a different town in North Carolina, and that's where I went to high school. And then I just kind of moved on to Interstate 40 and lived under bushes and bridges and stuff like that. You think I'm kidding?
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
I did spend about 2 years where I did that.
Okay.
You know, back in the I guess the early 80s, the late 70s it was, and lived in Memphis for a little while, and then I hitchhiked to San Francisco and up into Oregon, and from Oregon all the way to South Carolina, and then back to Memphis because that's where my car was that I didn't take with me when I went hitchhiking.
Right.
And you know, just been around here and there. So.
Cool. So, what was your first instrument?
Well, I played the piano a little bit, you know, when I was in the 2nd grade or something like that. And,
right.
But I wasn't made to sit in front of the piano and practice, you know. But my next instrument after that was the trombone.
Oh.
I played the trombone starting in the 4th grade.
Okay. How long did you play that for?
I played it on my last record.
Right on. You know? So you still play it?
I went a long time without playing it, actually, and I know way more about music now than I did when I was in band. You know, like I also played the bass horn, the sousaphone. Some people think of them as tubas, but they're great big, you know, marching tubas and stuff. And I learned to play that because there's 7 positions on the slide on the trombone, but you have to know where they are.
Right.
You know, it's not like a valve that you can push. But I was at Boy Scout camp, and there was a guy there named Randy Guptill, who was one of the staff at the camp, and he had a baritone horn, which looks like a smaller tuba.
Yeah.
And he explained to me that there's 3 valves, and so there's 7 different combinations you can push. And he explained to me how they related to where the positions were on the trombone.
Oh.
So that's the same for a trumpet. You know, so once I learned to do that, then I could play the bass horn too.
Cool.
And so I did that, and if I had a bass horn, I would play it on my last record, and I might play it on my next one if I can find one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many other instruments do you play?
I play the piano a little bit, and I play the guitar and the harmonica and the trombone. You know.
Cool.
If I had another horn, I would probably play it some. You know.
Yeah.
It just depends. I know like I said, I know way more about music now than I did then, and I can improvise and stuff like that. Like on my last record, there's a song. It's not my last record. I hope it's my latest record.
Latest, yes.
There's a song called "The Beach Doctor on You," and it's kind of bluesy, like that last blues song I played a few minutes ago. And I figured out, you know, what key it was in and what I would have to play for the. You know, so I did like oompa parts on the trombone, but I also did the slide parts and stuff like that. And along with like great professional level Nashville cats, you know. So I probably didn't have any business playing an instrument with those guys. I'm a pretty good harmonica player, you know.
I got a song for you to play on harmonica on later. You got a G. It's in D. It's a blues in D, so its cross harp is G.
Yeah, that's my least favorite key to play in.
Yeah.
I think we've had this discussion.
We have. I remember this conversation.
Yeah. A G harp is like the lowest harmonica, and so the reeds are longer and they're harder.
I could probably put it up like a step if you wanted to.
If you played it in E, I could definitely play.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could do it with the other one, but it's just not my favorite one to play.
Right.
You know. But yeah, mostly I just, you know, if I had other instruments, I would probably play them. I got a resonator guitar recently, and I do some open tuning stuff with that. You know.
Cool. I need to practice. I need to just mess around.
I used to hang out with people that like just had instruments laying around, like a mandolin, and I would play that some.
Yeah.
you know, if you gave me a mandolin in 2 weeks, I could play some songs on it, you know.
Right on.
But I wouldn't be Bill Monroe or Sam Bush or anybody like that, you know.
Well,
but
yeah,
I
mean, but still
even
get
playing the guitar, I'm mostly,
Mhm.
you know, banger and yower,
right.
you know, play my songs well enough to sing along to them and stuff. I've been in bands where I was the only guitar player, but you know, really, there's in Nashville, I don't even pretend to be a guitar player. You know, it's just too many.
There's too many that are just
Off the charts.
I understand.
Yeah.
What's up, Thomas and Kimberly? Hello, hello. All right. Where can they find your music?
Well, I have stuff at CD Baby and iTunes and Amazon, and I'm also on Pandora and Spotify, and I have an iHeart
basically
radio
anywhere.
station. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put my name in Google. You know.
Yeah. He's got a website, kurtfortmeyer.com. The link is right below him, actually, and if you can see that on the screen. Oh, shit. All right. Final question over here.
Oh, boy. Is this a Trivial Pursuit game or something?
I like that one.
You don't like that one.
Oh, okay. This one seems appropriate to you since I know you have like chickens and stuff like that. Would you rather plow a 1/4 acre plot of land by hand with a standard garden tool or plow 20 acres with an ox to help you? Oh, Alice wants to know if you have Bandcamp too.
Yes, I have Bandcamp. I have 4 albums on Bandcamp, actually. 3 albums everywhere else, except Spotify. I only have 2 albums for some reason. But that's a tricky question because you know I would have to know how to plow with an ox, you know, and I know how to do stuff by hand, but I don't know how to do stuff with an ox, and so it might be that I could get it all done before I could, you know, get an ox to cooperate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how you would say cooperative with an ox and cooperative or something.
Cooperative. Alice, thank you for the tip. Okay, and then final question. Here.
Okay.
Would you rather regularly experience intense sinus pressure or chronic constipation?
What if you got shipper brains?
I guess that's both, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, I would probably have to say sinus pressure because, you know, drill a hole in your head if you have to.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I've had sinus pressure, like serious sinus pressure, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
But who knows?
I don't know, man.
Are you gonna take my picture now?
Yes.
Should I put my finger in my nose?
If you want to, but I mean, so right now Alice is the top tipper, which means that if she remains the top tipper by the end, then she will get a signed Polaroid of the two of us that I'm about to take. And whoever gives the most super hearts on Periscope will have their name written at the bottom. I've got a collection of them.
Okay.
And I will eventually, might even just do that like tomorrow or something.
I was doing an interview on WSM, which is, you know, in the lobby at the Gaylord Hotel. And I was on this show, and I'm sitting in there with a guitar in my lap, and somebody walked by and looked in the window and thought I was Greg Hall. And went and got all their friends, and they came back, and they kept getting bigger and bigger crowds of people and coming over and looking in the window and everything. So I started going like this, and acting like I was putting my finger in my nose when they were taking my pictures. So that they could have a picture of Greg picking his nose. But finally, the guy running the show made a sign that said "Not Greg Allman" and put it in the window. And then it got worse. You know, people were convinced it was.
Oh, now it's got to be.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty stupid.
All right. Get in here. There's one. Gotta take 2. Also.
Oh, it's a Polaroid.
Yeah. Real Polaroid. What's up, Brent? Okay. You listen to WSM? Comes in at night in Michigan. Okay. All right. We are out of Polaroids in this camera for now. That's okay. I have more. And yeah, I don't need this anymore. We're gonna. It's your turn to play, right? Because I played last. I think so. Because I played my sad song, and you were not sure what you were gonna do for your sad song.
Do you want me to do a sad song?
You can do whatever you want. You can do a sad song or a funny song. You know, there's one song that you have to play, but.
Really?
Oh, not have to.
My Nymeria song?
Yeah. That's the one.
So what do you think? A sad song or a
funny song or a happy song or
no response?
Well,
nobody's gonna call the shots?
They might take a second, but yeah. Was Earl still here? Yay! I want to mention really quick my fundraiser for my music video is we're getting really close to 4,000 already on the fundraiser. I am going to be extending it a little bit through. I gotta talk to the director, but I'll be able to. I feel like momentum will start to build even more once I'm actually like working on the music video and I have like more stuff to show you guys. Right. But yeah,
he's got more stuff to show you guys.
Just kidding. Yeah, but I'm going to be taking Polaroids during the filming of the music video as well, and I have had already a few people purchase some of those, so I'm excited to.
Cool. Yeah, I hadn't seen a Polaroid camera in forever, and they used to do bigger pictures, like they were square and everything.
Yep.
About twice that big. Or something.
Anything bluesy, Alice says.
Anything bluesy. Okay. Well, this is kind of a funny song, but it's a blues song too.
Okay, all right.
Let me get the right harmonica out so we can do this. This song started out, I came home from work one day, and I told my wife, I said, today I was a drill press operator, and it was boring. And so then we started all these one-liners of I did this and I did that.
Yeah, like little puns.
And I used to use them for like if I had to change a string or tune my guitar on stage or something like that. I would tell jokes. You know, people ask me, "Oh, you know, why are you a songwriter?" You know, and I said, "Well, you know, because I used to do this and blah blah blah." So, so I wrote this song called "Job Trouble," and hopefully I can play it. I have one of my fingers likes to lock up. Yeah, it's hell getting old. Let me in tune. Just to make sure.
Yes, Sir Gary is not here at the moment. I don't know. He's off somewhere else. He might be at another show. He does that a lot. Every now and then. He gets stuck elsewhere.
It's pretty cool that you do this every week.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can let people see me every week.
Well, I want to mention next week I will not be in. I will not be doing this show because I will be in Orlando. We're actually going on vacation, which is amazing.
Have you ever been to Disney World?
Not Disney World, no. I've been to Disneyland a bunch of times.
I went to Disney World when I was in high school with my marching band, and we marched in the Main Street USA parade, which was pretty cool. The weirdest part about it is before you go out there, they had us back like in these tunnels, and this back when they still had time clocks that you had to use a card for, and so they had hundreds of employees, maybe thousands, and they had time cards all on these walls as far as you could see in every direction. You know, people were talking it out, but it's all real sterile, and it was like fluorescent lighting, and you're in there marching in formation with just the drummers clicking the sticks together so it wouldn't be too loud, you know, to keep everybody moving. Then they go down towards where you're going to go into the park. Right. And it was so weird. It was almost like being on a spaceship or in the future somewhere. It was like almost like being in a movie or something, you know. And we're going along, and all of a sudden, these two big doors just open up like this, and you're on Main Street, USA, and it's, you know, world, Disney World, and lights and all that. It was pretty.
Right on.
It was
well, I'm
exciting.
excited. It's gonna be fun. I don't
My
know
kids
that
have
I've
been
actually
several
taken like an actual like vacation where
Right.
I'm not, you know, I'll probably still broadcast like from, you know, inside the parks and stuff. Just because, I mean, I want to show everybody.
Yeah, right.
But
This is me losing my cookies.
losing my cookies, my goodness. Only if I buy cookies. I know what you mean, but I'm taking it literally.
I worked for a taxi cab company. I drove them there and I brought them back. Fares were so unfair to me. That's one thing I couldn't hack. So I went to work in drywall and I picked up on all the slang. I could mud and I could tape, but I just couldn't hang. Job trouble, unemployment's following me. I'm gonna share my blues with you, 'cause misery loves company. I worked as a window washer and I stood out in the rain. I had to let that job go 'cause I couldn't stand the pain. I worked in an orange juice factory every day from 10 till 8. But one day I got canned because I couldn't concentrate. Job trouble, unemployment's following me. I'm gonna share my blues with you, 'cause misery loves company. It only gets worse, let me tell you. I was an ice house worker, but that really was not so hot. And I was a real estate agent, but I couldn't sell a lot. I went to work in a tailor shop, but that was just so-so. And I was a baker's assistant, but I couldn't make no dough. Job trouble, unemployment's following me. I'm gonna share my blues with you, 'cause misery loves company. And I was a harmonica player till I blew it. Went to work in a shoe store, but I couldn't sell a soul. I was an undertaker till I wound up in the hole. I was a tobacco farmer, but that job went up in smoke. And I dealt stock on Wall Street till I was broker than broke. Job trouble, unemployment's following me. I'm gonna share my blues with you, 'cause misery loves company. And there were a few more jobs I couldn't keep. I used to work in a coffee house, but that was really a grind. And I worked in a book factory till I got in a bind. I used to be a hangman till I reached the end of my rope. And I was a trim carpenter, but I couldn't cope with job trouble. Unemployment's following me. I'm gonna share my blues with you, 'cause misery loves company. Let's get miserable one more time now. Well, I was an electrician, but I always stayed too wired. And I was a potter's apprentice till I got fired. Now I'm a guitar player, I strum and sing and shout. Things are really picking up. I hope I don't get strung out. Job trouble, well, unemployment, let me be. my blues with you. Kindly share some green with me.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've heard as many dad jokes in a song
Dad jokes.
since Adam and I wrote a song called The Prettiest Girl in This Bar. Yeah. And it was like, I'm a shirt, you're a dresser, can I get in your drawers? Was one of the... We had a bunch of terrible pickup lines in that song.
Yeah.
I don't even remember all of them, but I remember that one. What's up, Tom Cash? Hey, Tom Cash from Ireland.
All right.
Cool, welcome. Good to see ya.
Not Tommy Cash from Hendersonville.
Apparently not.
You know Tommy Cash from Hendersonville? Johnny Cash's brother.
Oh, no. Cool. All right.
He's a real estate agent in Hendersonville.
Does he sell a lot?
He might. I don't know. We bought our house through the company he works for, but we didn't buy it from him.
That was just I
know.
I don't even know what to do next. Y'all.
When you said bluesy, you didn't mean sad, did you? That's one of the funny songs I might do at the thing. You know, I might do the 100-letter word. I might do.
You know what? I might just. And then. Yeah. Well, I've been running, chasing after you. I keep coming, tracking your every move. When I find you, better say your prayers. Call me karma, 'cause it's your curse to bear. You can talk yourself in circles, beg me for your life, but the only mercy you receive is from Jesus Christ. I've been running. I'm gonna tie you up on the train tracks, leave you there till your blood runs cold. Tie you up on the train tracks, leave you there till the reaper comes. Well, I've been running, chasing after you. I'm not stopping till you're cold and blue. When I find you, you better say your prayers, cry for help. It won't help you here. Vengeance is my master, and you're his favorite toy. So keep it up, don't let me down. I mean to bring him joy. I've been running. I'm gonna tie you up on the train tracks, leave you there till your blood runs cold. Tie you up on the train tracks, leave you there till the reaper comes. They arrested me on Tuesday. I ain't done nothing wrong. Hey girl. They arrested me on Tuesday, but I ain't done Chicken scratch on crumpled paper. No return address. Chicken scratch on crumpled paper. No return address. He said, sorry, I got you in trouble. I did everything you said. Oh, tied him up on the train tracks. Left him there till his glory go. Tied him up on the train tracks. Left him there till the river comes. Tied him up on the train tracks. Left him there till his glory go. Tied him up on the train tracks. Left him there till the river comes. Anybody sing along? He was just singing along. You hear him? Multitasking. Yeah. Because the moral of the story, if you write a murder song, pay attention to who sings along. Yeah, that's fun. I don't know if I've ever played it up there. We usually do it in drop D, but that's kind of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it's way better to play the harmonica in that key than in that other key.
Yeah,
Well, what to play next?
we got time for at least one more each. So it's almost 10. Wow.
Wow.
I know. What the heck?
Well, let me play.
And
You
laugh
said something
for
about
almost
chicken
an hour.
scratch in that last song, so I'm gonna play a
I did.
song here. Let me bring it up the monitor real quick. This is one that's on one of my records,
Okay. All right.
and actually, the Job Trouble song is on. It's on a cassette that I put out in 1994. That's on Bandcamp now.
Okay. All right.
But there's minus one verse because I wrote another verse after I wrote the song.
After you
I
recorded,
recorded it, but it's fun because I got a guy playing a dobro and a bass player and all that kind of stuff. And there was a bunch of
Right on.
old hippies playing in a
The man.
farmhouse in eastern North Carolina, recording on an 8-track reel-to-reel. You know?
All right.
Old school.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a song that's on my latest record, and I got the idea from something my wife said to me one morning when she came in, and our rooster had chased her around the barnyard one more time. And she said, I don't know what's up with that bird. Sometimes he's okay, and sometimes it's like he got up on the wrong side of the roost.
Hey.
And I said, never say something like that to a songwriter.
Right.
When you're in the barnyard, better watch your step. There's something that bites harder than a little old henpeck. All spurs and ruffled feathers every time you turn your head. And if it gets his beak on your behind, you'll see Rhode Island red. 'Cause he comes off a little too cocky, ornery and mean, and full of bull hockey. He's ready to fight with anything that moves. It's like he got up on the wrong side of the roof. He's farther down the pecking order than he thinks he is. He ain't the alpha chicken. We straighten that out quick. He only got me 2 times before I figured out his tricks. From now on, I strut softly, carry a big stick, 'cause he comes off a little too cocky. Ornery and mean and full of bull hockey. He's ready to fight with anything that moves. It's like he got up on the wrong side of the roof. If he keeps on coming at me with that flocked up attitude, I'm gonna get my axe and chopping block and change his name to Stew. 'Cause he comes off a little too cocky, ornery and mean and full of bull hockey. He's ready to fight with anything that moves. It's like he got up on the wrong side of the roof. Just like he got up on the wrong side of the roof. Get off of my leg!
Oh shit. Man, you're full of the jokes.
Full of the jokes.
Full of the jokes.
The jokes is the
The
polite way to
puns,
put it.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love it. Well, hell. I think
Yeah, we always called them puns, but nowadays they call them dad jokes for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, it's because dads use them a lot.
I guess.
Oh,
Not my dad.
oh, my dad does for sure.
My dad doesn't do anything anymore.
Well,
And there's your sad song.
yeah, right. Way to bring down the mood, God. All right, well, I'm gonna keep it in drop D and
Cool.
play my punk song.
You got a punk song?
Yeah, it was inspired by, what's up, Daniel? It was inspired by Scott Pilgrim versus the World,
Okay.
which is like a comic book and a movie inspired by graphic novel, and it's different. Right. You punched me in the boob. That really hurt. You're such a stupid noob. Go eat dirt. Take your stupid ass to manners class. You don't know how to treat me. You just love me and leave me. Nothing hurts quite like the past. Like when you kicked my heart in the ass. You kicked my heart in the ass. I should strangle you with cables, figuratively. I should kick you in the balls. Fatality. Teach your stupid face how it tastes. You just don't know how to treat me. You just love me don't know how to treat me. Just love me and leave me. You don't know how to treat me. You just love me and leave me. Nothing hurts quite like the past. Nothing hurts quite like the past. Like when you kicked my heart in the ass. You kicked my heart in the ass. You kicked my heart in the ass. When I record that, will you do that on there? Because that is freaking
You want me
hilarious.
to, I will. My wife calls that Cookie Monster music.
Metalheads unite! Yeah! Yeah! Alright. Well, Kurt, hi Haley! Haley's got here real late. What? Why don't we do one more song each for Haley?
Just in time to be too late. Okay. Should I do a punk song?
If you have one, but you don't. You can do whatever you want.
I have a friend named Ben Hunter who I've met recently who lived in Japan for a while.
Uh-huh.
He lived on the West Coast and he just moved to this area and he's got this Japanese punk song.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. It's like to hear this guy play his guitar and sing in Japanese. And it's off the chain. You'll have to meet Ben. He's very artistic.
Yeah, Haley, if you have a request, let me know. I already did Murder Battle Blues though. Sadie, thank you so much.
Sadie, that's my dog.
Sadie Rose. Alice is screaming for encore. Okay, here we go. Here we go with the encore. Currently, I think Trevor is in the lead on the Super Hearts, and Alice is in the lead on the tips. I don't know where Barry is tonight, but he's normally here.
I found Jesus.
Yes.
In the fall of '99, he was living with a Mexican in the trailer next to mine. I got down on my knees. He walked right up to me and licked my face. And old Pablo said he likes you, so I guess that you're okay. I said, what's his name? That's my dog, Jesus. Now before you get all mad, there's lots of reasons why he's got a name like that. He's a shepherd and a good one. He's man's best friend and then some. He loves me and forgives me no matter what I do. He's the kind of friend who'd give his life for you. That's my dog, Jesus. Well, I found Jesus on my porch at 4 a.m. I couldn't stand to hear him crying. I got up to let him in. That's when I saw the light from the trailer next to mine burning down. And by sunrise, Shady Acres was a patch of smoking ground. And Jesus, he was nowhere to be found. 12 people searched the rubble, calling out his name. The firemen must have thought we all were crazy. But like the rest I knew, I could have perished in those flames, and I would have to, except that Jesus saved me. Well, I found Jesus because of what that dog showed me. And I was baptized 3 days later in a church right down the street. My sins were washed away. I was crying as I prayed, but through my tears, I heard that preacher saying, "Hey, who brought that dog in here?" Pablo, he answered loud and clear, "That's my dog, Jesus. Now before you get all mad, there's lots of reasons why he's got a name like that. He's a shepherd and a good one. He's man's best friend and then some. He loves me and forgives me no matter what I do. He's the kind of friend who'd give his life for you. That's my dog Jesus. That's my dog Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes. Yes. So appropriate at the end there too.
Oh, shucks.
Oh shucks. Oh, Haley, literally 2 songs ago, well, I guess 4 songs ago, sort of. I already did the train song. Of course I did already.
And you missed it. It
I know.
jammed, it rocked, all that stuff.
I know, we did it a step up so Kurt could play a harp on it, had harmonica and everything. You're gonna have to go watch the replay. And Sadie, welcome.
And this could be yours.
Oh,
oops.
raise it up a little
Up
higher. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, well, it could. Alice is the top tipper with $20 tonight so far. So all you got to do is tip $20 or more.
2001.
Right? Yeah, a penny
Or
over.
or that could be yours.
I know. I did 2 of them because one of them goes to the top tipper on on like Facebook and YouTube and all of that, and then the other one gets their name written on the other one if they give the most super hearts. Yeah. So, but I will do one more for you. I think you remember this one, and I haven't done this one in a while. I feel like so. We're gonna do Lady About Town. Not Lady About Town. Fat Lady Singing. There's a lady there somewhere.
Fat ladies.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't done Fat Lady in a little bit.
I have a song that's that in there.
Really?
Yeah, well, I work in theater, so it's like you're waiting in the wings till the fat lady sings.
Yeah. So it's called Fat Lady Singing. And this is going to be our last song of the night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do this every week except for next week because I will be on vacation. But right after that, we're coming right back. So. For years she watched him eyeing every girl that walked by him. Now it's hit the fan and flying. She saw the lipstick on his neck. He swore it was just that once. He'd win back her trust. She got him on the rug with a young busty brunette. She lost her head, she could hear the fat lady singing. The curtain dropped so fast it's swinging. They'll be belting soprano at the devil's piano, 'cause he's going down 6 feet underground, 'cause the fat lady's singing now. Oh, thanks, Alice. Oh, she showed the hussy to the door, said marriage is worth fighting for. They made love like never before, and she played possum while he slept. Sunrise lit the final act, poison pancakes, coffee black. She set the tray upon his lap and fed him breakfast in bed. Ding dong, he's dead. She could hear the fat lady singing. The curtain dropped so fast it's swinging. He'll be belting soprano at the devil's piano, 'cause he's going down 6 feet underground, 'cause the fat lady's singing now. Oh, Sunday's front page paper red. Pancakes and passion leave one man dead. If she's sorry, it sure don't show. She's chirping like a bird down on death row. she could hear the fat lady singing. Her curtain dropped so fast it's swinging. The bed found soprano. Oh, the devil's piano. 'Cause he's going down 6 feet underground. 'Cause the fat lady is singing, singing now. Singing
Wow. I wouldn't call you fat.
I lost 10 pounds since New Year.
Wow.
Actually, 12. Yeah. Just eating better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize just how bad ramen, like the packaged ramen, is for you.
How bad is this, you said?
Yeah. Well, and like it's got in one package, there's 84 carbs, and only 4 of those is fiber. Which
Now,
is like, oh.
I never ate ramen until about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I just never tried it. Apparently, my wife and kids used to eat it for snacks and stuff like that. I just never tried it, and I tried it a couple of years ago. And when I do it, I fix it up.
Oh yeah.
You know, I start with some sesame oil in the bottom of the pan, and I saute onions and vegetables and stuff like that, and then I do all that, and then put the noodles in at the end. And it's pretty. You know, it's still not great. I do go sometimes to the Asian market and buy what they call fresh noodle, which is, you know, real noodles.
Yeah.
And just use those, you know. I make romaine and all kinds of stuff like that with it too. But,
yeah, it's got a crap ton of salt too.
but yeah, I eat those occasionally. Do ramen maybe, you know, every other week or something like that. I'll have one. But like I said, I do it up. I put we have a garden, so we have all kinds of beans and all kinds of stuff in our freezer from last year. So I'll put beans and peppers, and I always put some hot sauce and some soy sauce and all that in there.
I'd eventually like to have a garden, but I feel like I'm not. You know, I tour too much to, you know, really.
Really, my wife takes care of the garden way more than I do. I do some of the big physical work involved in it, but mostly it's her thing. And I have chickens. We have chickens, but you know, it's an adventure.
Cool, right on. Well, Kurt, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah.
I was kind of intimidated, you know, coming over here.
What?
Because you were so good last time I sat down next to you and played, and I was like, oh my God. I got to bring it tonight.
Well, I think you're highly entertaining. See ya, Haley. Thank you so much for popping in. Everybody go follow Haley Dryce also. She's an awesome singer-songwriter. Lives in LA now, but used to live here in Nashville.
Does she have a relation named Tad?
I don't know.
Tad Dryce?
Do you have a relation named Tad, Haley? Oh, I think she's out.
Maybe she used to be Tad, and now she's Haley.
Not as far as I know.
I mean, I'd be okay with that.
I mean, yeah. Not there's anything wrong with that.
I know somebody who used to be Haley and is now Tyler.
Oh. So. All right.
Yeah.
What's up, Greg? Oh, you're coming in right at the end. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see y'all next time. Yeah. I'm going to be on...
sabbatical.
Taking a vacation next week. So I will not be doing the show next week. However, I will be back the week after that. And I will still be going live, at least on Periscope. Because, well, tomorrow, at least, for the music block on Periscope. And then Saturday, I still have my regular gig, and then we're leaving Sunday night. So
you're not just going down for Wednesday?
Huh?
You're not just going down for Wednesday?
No, we leave Sunday and we get back Friday.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so we're going for a few days.
Cool. So. You can take the dog?
No, I've got a couple friends that are gonna help take care of her. So yeah.
She's gonna needy you to death when you get back.
Oh, absolutely. She's gonna be like, "Where'd you go? Oh my gosh, I thought you you died. Yeah.
I walked out to my car.
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Right? All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And I gotta make sure that we
Au revoir.
sign these before.
We still have our friend from Tahiti.
I don't know. Maybe.
Just in case.
Au revoir.